We're trying to balance our budget. There's really no room to negotiate on that because we're broke.
Called for a freeze on annual domestic spending over the next 5 years.
They have decided there can no longer be two classes of citizens.
According to the administration's estimates, the budget brings the deficit down from 10.9% of GDP to 3.1% by the end of the 10-year budget.
Republicans promptly blasted the president's budget blueprint, saying it will add more than $7 trillion to the national debt over the coming decade and push America to financial ruin.
This historic failure to control spending directly affects our economy and the ability to create jobs. It pushes up interest rates, crowds out private investment, and leaves us with three bad choices: either far higher taxes, even more borrowing, or both. Left unchecked, these mounting debts could lead to the kind of financial crises we've seen in Greece and other countries.
I think until people are really hungry, they're not going to be too concerned about things, to be honest with you. I hate to say it that way, but I used to work with a guy from Poland. He said until people got, desperate for, just day-to-day living goods, they didn't really care about anything. And I think that's the same thing here. We have so much stuff that we're concerned about our stuff rather than any ideas, so, unfortunately. In the land of the free and the home of the brave, there's an abundance of ignorance. But that's just my opinion. Don't mind me.
It was an election that elected this governor to do exactly what this bill is trying to do.
We have corporations who are invested in our campaign system to the point we now live in a corporatocracy. Forget a democracy, it isn't happening. And if we don't take back the process through which we have been quote-unquote living in for 200 and some years, we fought for to get, then we're idiots, okay? So it's up to us, and it's about time we took back our country, and it means getting the corporations out of the campaign process, making the rich pay their taxes, by the way, and if we don't wake up, we're going to be further isolated. We fight each other instead of the rich at the top, and it's the rich who are causing these problems, trust me. Enough.